Hi everybody, welcome to the video. Today we are going to be exploring Thanalan in Final Fantasy XIV version 1.23b. So there are three exciting things that I have come across today. We're gonna say the best one for last. So the first one is we finally have NPCs here. The unfortunate thing is when I talk to them, we just get a basically kind of like a script error. I think the reason because of this is because I'm actually in Ul'dah right now and not actually outside. Because if you notice the map, when I walk out, it switches to the Thanalan map. So I'm thinking when we load up Ul'dah, we'll be able to talk to these NPCs. The other thing, the second thing, is if you look down at my experience bar, I have gained some experience. So when I teleported to, it was, whoop, let's get out to the zone here. When I went, to Camp Blackbrush, there are actually two monsters there. They're just little rat critter things. So we'll be able to see what the fighting mechanics kind of are. And hopefully, because there's only just two there, and I don't know if they respawn. But we'll see if I reach level 2 in this Project Meteor server, excuse me. And the third thing is I was able to load into an inn, and most of the cutscenes are watchable. So in future videos, I'm going to record pretty much every single cutscene that is in that Unending Journey log. So that is something to look out for. I was watching a couple of them and they just looked amazing. So without further ado, let's start exploring Thanalan. So we're just going to cover the lower area first, and then we'll go to Camp Blackbrush first, and then we'll go down and explore this area here. Because one other thing, as I was coming over here to start the video, there was a little effect over here. So I'm curious to see what this is and if this works. Nope. So it's something we can't do. I wonder if it's just like for like mining or something like that. So let's go to Camp Blackbrush and let's see if we can get to level 2. There's Ul'dah in all its glory. Screenshot here. Everything in this area just looks amazing. The music is different with some of the videos that I've seen, but that's okay. It's actually this music, I actually really like this music. We're also gonna see what's down there too. Ulda might be broken up just into several videos because there is quite a bit here. Like, there is a huge portion of Ulda, or excuse me, Thanalan, what am I saying? So I'm thinking it's going to be either 3 or 4 videos, but that's okay. The funny thing is, when I was attacking the enemies over here, they're, the sort of like sound effect that they make is actually like the character voices. I would assume that they were just implemented, but it's actually quite hilarious, so hopefully when we attack them they'll do some funny stuff. So as you can see, these sort of like orange dots here are indicating that there's like the monsters. Sadly, there are no NPCs in this area, but I think what I have learned is that you can warp to certain regions within the zone, and that quite possibly could load in the NPCs, but it's kind of been a headache to work with. I think I have learned how to do it. It's just going to be a process. So yeah, these are I think the only 2 monsters right now in the actual like version on the server. So let's see if we can attack them. I'll drop my weapon here. So try to listen very carefully because the sound effects they make is funny. Let's see. Oh, are we gonna gain level 2? Okay, let's see. Gotta get used to this. Oh, level 2. That is awesome. That makes me so happy right now. Because for the last few videos, it's just been level 1. So, yeah, they make the character voice sounds. But, oh, that actually makes me happy I'm level 2. So, yeah, so now, since we've done that, we're gonna come back here later to see if they actually respawn. I don't even care if this looks like this is repetitive. This looks amazing. Like, being able to see everything in the distance is just like, I'm just so happy that the like, there are a lot of cutscenes that they have. Oh, that was a strange noise. I don't know what that was. Ooh, I learned a new spell. Sweet. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna see where the map takes us. But yeah, I'm so happy that there's a lot of cutscenes that, and the best part about the cutscenes is that your character model is actually in the cutscenes. I had to do it on a different character, but pretty much starting today, I'm hoping after this, I'm gonna start uploading some of the cutscenes. So there are a couple other videos that no commentary videos I plan, but definitely gonna get started on those cutscenes. They'll be in like a separate playlist, that way we can kind of keep things organized. works better in the daytime. I notice every time I log in, it's always nighttime. God, this just looks amazing. The funniest thing about doing these videos is, while I am still obviously currently playing FF14, the current version, I made some thumbnails and stuff with it. So I mean, I do plan on making videos with current FF14, especially when patch 6.1 releases. I'm hoping by that time I can have a consistent workflow of uploading videos and not having a hard time like rendering them out, storage issues and stuff like that. But the funny thing is like I haven't really been playing the current version. I've been playing this one. Obviously they're mainly for videos, but there are other things like I want to test out so I can create. I'm trying to find new ways in this version just to create more videos. Got a campfire over here. I really hope those monsters respawn, because if we can get up to level 3, which will probably take like 3 or 4 of them, like that'll just be so cool. I was not expecting to be level 2. I was expecting the game was going to do a script error. I tried modifying the database. I mean, I don't know much about coding and stuff like that. I tried modifying it to see if it could switch my character to level 50, but I won't spend a whole lot of time trying to figure that out. And once we get to the main city states, we're gonna see if we can buy like new equipment and stuff like that. I know like there's some items that I was able to buy. And I think I was able to use them, but there's a lot of items that you can't buy. There is like a, I forget what they're called, but there is a person, rather like a critter in Gridania. He's just outside of where all the like market people are, like the vendors. I think he was just selling like different like knickknacks or something like that. I was able to buy a neck piece from him. Fortunately, I don't have that because I had to kind of recreate this character for tests, because I had to test things out and things kind of got messed up. So, but definitely when we go to Gridania, I will purchase that. Because the nice thing about this is, it seems like my impression is that all this stuff is like in a sort of debug mode, so I can give my character Gil whenever I want. God, this place just looks amazing. It is kind of sad that it's all like copy and paste. But of course, I'm sure it's like a little bit better when like there was like monsters and like NPCs just sprawling about the like world. And I think the reason why obviously they went with the copy and paste method was probably to build a large scale world. Now I apologize if I mispronounce this, but I don't think that is, but I'm pretty sure that's the temple where in one video who was uploading videos of Project Meteor, they were talking about how there's this temple right here was, well, it's closed off in A Realm Reborn, and it's like a temple where you go to like worship to get, like, I don't know exactly what it was, but it was part of like a ring that you can get that carried over to A Realm Reborn. So, I mean, it looks like the Thermatogs. Like I said, I can't really say that name, so I apologize, but you get what I'm saying. It looks like that building, but I think it's just that temple. I think it's on the other end of Ul'dah there. But God, just like looking at this is so fucking cool. See, now we're getting into the more interesting areas. Yeah, I kind of briefly mentioned, but I do plan on doing, like, so I did Korthas and Mordana, now I'm doing Thanalan. I will do videos where I'm kind of just walking around with no commentary. That way you can kind of get the best of each type of video. So you don't have to hear me rambling on about different things. You can kind of just watch and enjoy the music. Let's see, we just got an empty cave here. Let's see, how much ground have we covered? Okay, we're gonna have to go up there now. Just imagining just being a legacy player and just say like walking out here and you can just see Ul'dah in the distance. And not have to be in a loading screen. Now, I mean, obviously, it kind of feels different, you know, because like I can load up a Realm Reborn and maybe have a similar like point of view. It's just something about this makes it a little more different, like a different kind of feeling when you're just out and about and looking at stuff. I am definitely excited about the graphics upgrade, and I think they've done a little bit for 6.1. I did watch the I think it was Zepla talking about yeah, the live letter from Yoshi P, and it looked like one of the dungeons in Gridania looked like they were retextured, and I would have to look at it a little bit closer, but it honestly looks almost about as detailed as this. And I know one of their goals that Yoshi P wants to do is, obviously they don't want to make it to where people will have to buy a new PC or upgrade their PC. So it may not be as detailed as like these, or it may even be even more detailed. But yeah, it's taking, like, when they upgrade it, I'm sure it's going to be an entirely different feeling just looking at stuff. Let's see, where are we? Going up here. Yeah, we'll go to the Cactus Basin, go to Four Sisters, and then we're gonna head back to Blackbrush and see if the enemies are still there, and then we'll probably end the video there, because yeah, there is quite a bit to explore here. Hell, this may even be more videos than I have actually anticipated. But that's part of this whole video series, is to explore, even though it looks the same, explore every ounce of the land before I get to the city states and before I do the Dolomald videos. Because the Dolomald videos are just, it's just gonna make everything completely different. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna spend like, 30-minute videos just walking around. It'll probably be about maybe 10 or 15. Just got another empty cave here. But it's definitely gonna set a different tone. I'll even change the music too, because it can change the music in the chat window here, like how I've been able to change the weather and stuff. So the only reason why I haven't changed any of the music is because my assumption in jumping into these zones is like, this is the original music when players were actually walking through here. And I know in one video that this is different, because I think they have a day and night theme, if I'm wrong, correct me. Because I watched a video where somebody was walking from the Black Shroud to Camp Drybone, and I'm pretty sure the video at the time was when the servers were still active. But it was the Sultana's, one of the Sultana's themes I was playing during the daytime. I still haven't checked to see if these work, so I assume, actually, now that I think about it, they kind of just help you teleport to different parts of the zone. So we'll just leave that alone for now. Maybe at some point in one of the other videos I'll change the music to that Sultana's theme, because we're probably going to be in here for a little while. It's like the flora. I mean, not the best of textures, but it's certainly very like vibrant, even for like a deserty area. this has sort of like a group pose sort of thing. I mean, which is fine. And if at some point in the future, because I kind of want to bring this up, because I'm thinking about how to make these videos more interesting. Like, obviously, one of the first things I want is an intro. It did have a thought for Thanalan here. I'm just gonna have to test a couple things out to see if I can get that to work. Sort of like an introductory to like each area, rather than just me being like, here's my character and hello all, welcome to the video. So let's save that video. Oh, I cannot talk today. Let's save that place for another video. Let's go to camp. What was it? I can't remember. Blackbrush, I was correct. Head there, we'll see if those enemies respawn. And if not, definitely in the next video, because they do respawn when I reload the map server. I wonder if I can modify how much XP they give me. But then again, that probably, like, I'll probably look into it, but I probably won't spend that much time on it. Here, we'll kind of like loop around here just to see what's over here. Yeah, there are still kind of a lot of things I'm trying to work out with this sort of YouTube series, because this is actually the first time that I finally got myself to do YouTube. Because I think it's been like, God, I think I've been wanting to do something like this for at least 4 or 5 years. And I just had no idea what to do. Because it's like, oh, okay, I could do a Let's Play channel and hope that it'll be interesting. So when I saw this, when I first loaded it up, I was like, I want to explore everything, you know. But something was holding me back, and something in the back of my mind was just telling me, like, no, you can do this for YouTube. Like, you can make videos out of this. So I restrained myself from exploring anything until I got stuff set up to, like, I went so far out of my way to buy a good headset. And I mean, I'm sure there's still some adjusting I could do to the, like, mic volume and stuff. I'm still trying to reach that, like, middle ground with the audio here and the sound of the mic loudness. So yeah, let's go over to the camp Blackbrush here. We'll see if those enemies are there, but we'll end the video there. So I do plan on uploading every day. So probably by the end of the night, I'll have a couple of the cutscenes up. And as far as the cutscenes go, I plan on not doing any commentary on it, because I'm sure they do have dialogue in there that should be read, but I feel like people will enjoy it more without me reading all the text. And there's some voice acting in there, which is also really cool. Yeah, so it looks like they did respawn. But when I load up the map server again, we'll definitely have some over here again. So we're gonna stop it here. Just gonna get a nice view of this camp here. And yeah, in the next video we'll continue part 2. We're probably gonna go to this Camp Horizon. This is a big area there. Yeah, I think we're gonna go over to Camp Horizon next, and then yeah, we'll go to, this must be Eastern Thanalan here, and then yeah, then we'll go up north. So there's quite a bit to explore here. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and take care.